I got married when I was in the forces, but away a lot. People get lonely, I suppose. One thing I wouldn't do is live a lie. We partied, and when I left, I still couldn't adapt to civilian life. I think that's why most times you find that most ex-soldiers, when they do leave the forces, they go straight into security. We always used to call the security service the 4th Battalion, because everyone was joining it. I lived up in Sheffield. I was up in Sheffield for 9 years, but when I got divorced, my brother asked me to come down. I stopped with him for a while, then he died. My nephew died. I had 4 brothers, they're dead. I was the youngest. I just couldn't adapt. I hit some really rough time. I did attempt suicide. It done me a favour. It really did. Because if I hadn't attempted it, I wouldn't be here now. Because I think to explain it's that you think that when you leave the army, that is it. I'm on my jack. And don't get in the army, you could go out, spend all your wages in one day, but you still got a roof over your head. It's a false sense of security. When I attempted suicide, it saved me. I landed up in a hospital. SAFA got in, SAFA come round. I had nothing. They sent me to Veterans Aid, which is at Victoria. That was fantastic. I mean, I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. They gave me my little doorbell, little mobile phone, £100, and he kept in contact with me. Because I spent a bit of time in Epping Forest, sleeping rough.
How long were you sleeping rough for?
Crikey, a few months. I was lucky it was in the summer. I think the only thing that got me through it was my military mentality. One of the SAFA people brought me here on one of the drop-ins, and as soon as I walked in the gate, I love it.
The surroundings are very calm.
Oh, it's beautiful. But you have to go through a lot of vettings. I'll never forget it. For temporary, we got your place at the Seaman's Rest. I goes there. This is God's honest truth. I had 3 plastic bags. I can't do this. I can't do this. And on my mother's grave, I thought, that's it. I've had enough. And no word of a lie. As soon as I walked out the Seaman's Rest, there was a phone call. So this is Kevin from Duquesne Road. We got a room. He said, can you come? I said, I'm on my way. At last, put me coat hanger up, it's going to stay. But the therapy we got there was good, but you have to accept it, but I couldn't. Because I turned around to Mike, he was a therapist, would you let me read your diary? He went, no. I said, well, why the bloody hell do you want to read mine? Because I've locked things away for so long, I don't open that door. I deal with it my own way. Then home base was folding. I thought, oh no, not again. Then Amanda, the house, I said, we got your place here.
Do you feel that you're part of a community again here?
Oh, crikey. I mean, I love every day. I've been here, 16 months, and I just cannot think of one thing to complain about. I really can't. And the staff, especially my support officer, she has helped me so much. I didn't think there was this sort of help out there. The army was my family, and they looked after me. And now they're still looking after me. I didn't know there was places like this. I didn't know how wide-reaching SAFA was. I didn't know how helpful it was. It was only because of that silly moment I had that everything was fitting into place. I think back, God, I wish I'd known about this years ago, and I could have maybe had a life. But now, I love every single day. Even though I see my support officer once a week, I know she's there. Because the worst time for me is night times. You start thinking, that sometimes can be bad, but in the morning, I love it. Where the army was my family, Stoll was my family now.
And you keep yourself busy, you do some volunteering?
Oh, crikey, yeah. I'll be honest with you, if I wasn't helping out in, I'd be sitting in my flat and doing nothing, but it keeps me active. And not only that, get on with the people, get on with the ideas, have a laugh and a joke. They don't realise they're helping me. It's just that community spirit that, I mean, without them, I don't think I would have survived, because they're always there, they're always conscious, and if you need help, there's help there.
If you could give one message, Dale, to someone who might hear this, who's in a similar circumstance to some of the places you found yourself over the years, what would that be?
There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to be pointed to the tunnel. And I was pointed to the tunnel through Stoll and SAFA. I mean, I'm 68 years old. I wish someone had said to me, the tunnel's over there, keep walking. And I would say to any squaddy, there is help out there. You just need to be pointed in the right direction, and you would get it. I never thought I'd get it. And like I said before, while I was serving, the army looked after me. And you think, that's it. But no, it's not. They are still looking after me now. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Just get someone to point you the way, and you'll find it.
I'm Sharon Robson for BFBS.